I did a film with an absolute idiot of a co-star. This person would literally look at me in front of the whole crew and say, you call yourself an actor, this is what I have to work with. But because this person was number one on a call sheet, there was no safety net for me.
I mean, June 2, to quote Shania Twain, let's go girls. Wow. I watched it in the front row and I felt like my eyebrows were going to blow off. It was that intense.
Really?
Where do we even begin with this movie? Where would you like to begin with this movie of how intense it is?
I know. I'm all over the place with this because I've been thinking about it. Back in the day, like when movies were big and you got your cinema ticket, 70s, 80s, or when Back to the Future came out, or the first Star Wars, like that huge feeling of excitement and team and collaboration and how many films it is going to be, that's what I'm sitting on. It feels new, even though we live in a time where it's AI and everything's huge and explosive and instant gratifications and Instagram. It feels old school.
I so see what you mean, because when I was talking about how much I loved it, the thing I love about it is it doesn't seem fake.
Yeah.
Because there's not there is obviously special effects, left, right and centre.
And we should embrace them because he wins Oscar for them.
Exactly. And give us all we can.
Yeah.
We want all that action. We want all that drama. We want all the moments. But the sets and the expanse of the dunes and everything, it's just so incredible. And it must have been amazing when you're on those sets, you're in the middle of the desert, you've got these sandstorms going around, but also it must be kind of also a bit like going on the ultimate beach holiday, where you're just finding sand in every nook and cranny forever afterwards.
I think for the second part, I'm mostly covered up in veil, and then a bit of chain, and then veil, to the point that when I went into costume, and Jackie was like, so you're wearing this? I was like, oh, that's amazing. And a little bit of transparent veil. I look so good. It's like, yeah, but then he wants this as well. And then it was just like this. And I was like, you can't even see it's me. My ego is this big right now. So we took it all off. And then he was like, but you're going to get a big hat. I was like, oh, you. So I'm kind of protected from all that is the natural habitats around us. And I'm put in a box on top of a sandworm. So my experience on the second movie was very different than the first one.
In this movie, Lady Jessica, she loves the drama, she loves the moment, and she's transforming to a whole other energy. I mean, we use the term mother.
Yes, we do.
We do, but she is mothering. The Reverend Mother is mothering. How was it to go into that zone?
Number one, what does it feel to be Timothée Chalamet's mom? It's like... you know, you kind of want to be an equal to that cool, sexy thing.
You are.
Thank you.
You are.
And I think the lingo nowadays, mother means something else. It's like you eat. I'm the mum.
Yeah.
Don't eat the mum. Let's move on. But you know what I mean? The absolute gift that is this role. You know, the arc that I get to go through. You know, I was so excited when the first one, I was sort of this posed, calm, tentacle, powerful human being who then goes through this wonderful change where the power goes to the sun and she kind of has to step aside. And now we go into a second film where she literally gets stuck between a rock and a bloody hard place, where it's like drink or die.
Yeah.
Your choice. You know?
Been in that situation on many nights out. Yeah.
Can I have the number to your friends?
Or out.
Or out. Exactly. But what came with it, it now wasn't just a part of being the mum to him. Now it was sitting on this knowledge, this cathedral of history and knowledge. Like it put another level to the character, which was incredible to play.
And we are going to talk about the scene where she got made to take the shot. I mean, it was like an exorcism. How did you go about approaching that scene? How did you prepare for that? Because you embodied it.
We talked about with Denny, how far do we take the transformation? Like, do we go into full exorcist? And Majda, who is my stunt double, phenomenal, she's a dancer. So she was kind of teaching me all of these weird, like, little moves when you kind of contort your body. And we let her roll with it. I was like, put a camera on her. You let her do her thing. But I think there's a reason to why they didn't use all of it. Maybe it became too much. But babes, I was up in a bridge. I haven't done yoga like that since God knows when. My Pilates finally kicked in.
You were like, yes, finally. This
Reformer
use of
makes
torture.
sense.
Finally. This is why I'm getting up at 7 a.m. every day to Reformer.
I loved it.
Yeah.
I love all of that. I also love when you go, where's my frame? As in, where are the boundaries? How far can I go? And with Denny, it's like, I've got 2 cameras, roll.
Yeah.
I'm like, let's do it.
I'm in.
I'm in.
And you really did go in with the face tattoos as well. What was that? Is it a choice you might make later on down the line for you? Maybe
I think
not?
I rocked it.
You did.
I have never felt so attractive in my entire life. Like, I was like, is it weird if I do this for Rizzles? And it's the litany of fear. The actual litany of fear that they say, that is tattooed on her face, which I love. I think it's phenomenal.
Lady Jessica just go on this journey to sort of becoming comfortable in her own voice, which is a journey which we all go in our lives anyway.
Dude, I'm still figuring it out.
Yeah, what has that journey
Yeah.
been like for you with you finding your voice?
I think I was raised by a very powerful mother. And she would never hesitate to say what she thought or felt. She's like Edina, basically, an ab-fab. That's my mum. And it was flamboyant and over the top and exciting. And I always tried to work myself away from it. I like normality. You know, don't be crazy, because I had that in her. But her genes have simmered through, or kind of filtrated into me, which is wonderful. So I still have this sort of, there's a shyness, there's a social awareness, but I also have no problem using my voice. And I'm not scared of the consequences of saying what I think. And when you speak and you have a voice in politics or equality and gender and whatever it is you're interested in, know what you're talking about and love what you're talking about and listen to other people. So I use my voice. I do a lot. And on set, for people to feel safe.